Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Kalabar. And today, as you can see, I'm still continuing my Disney movie marathon where I'll be talking about their movies, obviously TV shows, merchandising, I don't know, whatever the case may be. If it's related to Disney in any shape or form, then yes, of course I'll be talking about it. So I'll be talking about the sequel, Halloweentown, the second one, so might as well, I guess. So okay, this is definitely one of these Disney Channel original movies. Of course, I'll be speaking of, and that's the thing though. Of course, it's gonna look a lot cheaper compared to the more, I guess, feature films with more of a budget. And by the way, I've already reviewed this film, so I'm talking about the. Okay, so I'm reviewing this version, of course. I've already talked about the first movie already, but okay, this is a 2019 release, by the way, just so you know. Anywho, so of course, am I using this as an excuse to talk about something spooky related and Disney at the same time? If that was anybody's guess, you'd be correct. Because I do like Disney and I do like Halloween. As far as I'm concerned, Halloween is a year round thing. Oh, yeah. Anywho, so let's get into it, I guess. Oh, yeah. And Mr. Monkey, what are you doing? Go get a job. Just go and get, alright? You lazy bum. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh yeah, talking about the story here. So, like I said, let's just get into it, of course. Taking place after the events of the first movie because it was about quite some time, of course. Yeah, we could see our main character that has spent 2 years with her grandmother while hosting this kind of thing with the neighborhood Halloween party at their house. Our main character does attempt to win over a cute new boy, I guess. So by showing him this magical hidden room, of course, with a spell book in it. And the thing is that once the grandmother notices the unwelcome magical storm, she and the main character travel to Halloweentown to investigate something here and fix the problem before the portal between Halloweentown and the mortal world gets even more crazier than it should be. So only opening on Halloween closes at midnight and whatnot, so things get rather weird as a result of that. Well, something's supposed to be spooky anyway, so of course it's gonna get weird and whatnot. So there's that quite obviously. So things do get out of hand, of course, and they pretty much discover that the whole town has been turned into this black and white world, and the inhabitants have been turned into this crazy discolored humans or whatever, I guess. So yes, they realize they have other problems on their hands as well. So they can't have it easy, I reckon, when it comes to the story here. And Christ, Mr. Monkey, what are you doing? Okay, you're just looking around for some scraps to eat. Okay, you're trying to find some food. Go get a job. Anyway, like I was saying, folks. Yeah, this is pretty much where the story has to is trying to put the characters in danger, of course, and whatnot. And yes, our main character and the grandmother and whatnot have to fix the problem because things are getting pretty crazy. Of course. Oh boy. So yeah, there's something in regards of the gray spell as attached to this craziness, I guess. And let's just say that this conflict that needs to be fixed. This young witch and her mother have to work together to forward the plans of this wicked warlock's son before he uses a powerful spell to create chaos in the world, I guess you could say. So yes, they again have to fix some problems like they did in the first movie. This time around, it just continues, I guess. But that's about it of the film. I'm not gonna spoil anything. I really do anyway. But anyway, that's about it when it comes story wise, really. And then the thing is that Mr. Monkey, not just sniffing flowers. What is your problem? You have issues to work out. You know that, right? And you're spazzing out again. Okay. Anywho, like I was saying here, folks, it's this adventure title movie as a Halloween thing, kind of a thing attached to it, of course. But anyway, so the thing is that, so in some ways, this does feel like a downgrade from the original film. I mean, granted, I didn't like it all that much, really. And the version that I have, folks, the two movie version of the film, I have the two movie collection. There's not really much of a special features, really. Special features for this film are pretty much dry, really, at the end of the day. I just didn't like this movie, folks. I thought this movie was just kind of boring, if anything. I thought this film was pretty boring at the end of the day. It feels like it lacks creativity, really, in some ways. But I mean, I know he's trying to be creative in his own way, but still, though, it doesn't work. I thought this entire thing was just dull. Nothing much happens, really. Miss Joe, monkey. Okay, Air Force, can you help me out here? Yeah. This also seemed like a missed opportunity to show more creatures, more gargoyles, more riches, more mummies. It just seemed like this could have really just gone really wild to show creatures and whatnot. Yes, I know they had a limited budget with this, so there's only so much they can do. Which, yes, I understand. But I know this technically is a TV made movie, I guess you would say, sure. But it just seems like they could have done more with their creativity in that regard. And I guess to some extent, I guess they could have figured out something to do. Some ways, of course. I've seen low budget movies before when it comes to horror genre, and they got pretty creative with their creatures, of course. So what's the excuse for this one? It just seems like they didn't want to go more further with this, like they should have. Well, they didn't. It just seemed they just want to play it safe, really, and just it feels like it. It really feels like they just want to keep it safe. I mean, yes, I know it's a family movie, but still, just give me a break, yo. Come on. Anyway, as for the acting is okay. It's passable for the most part, but someone has done worse than others, I guess. But whatever. I'll give this film a Novavar rating of a 4.7 out of 10. It gets a 4.7 out of 10 for me. So, of course, as always, thanks for watching and take care. Until next time, see ya. Oh, yeah, later. And that's it. I'm going to Wendy's again. I haven't done that quite a few times already, so I might as well do it here again. Oh boy, might as well be my second home. I should go to the gym more often too. Ugh. Anyway, see ya later.